Hello everybody, my name is Curse and welcome to Gunfire Reborn. I think we're going to be starting a new adventure. If you don't know what Gunfire Reborn is, it is a roguelike game, which means every time you die or you complete the game, you restart and you sometimes will gain resources to help you on your next playthrough, and every playthrough is different. There's a new hero. To click to simply select a basic talisman and create in game. After reaching season level 30, you can also change our talismans. Must be a new season. So each season comes with unique effects. Not gonna worry about these right now. We're gonna go back here. So you have numerous different heroes that you can play as. Sometimes the game loads a little bit slowly here. So you have like Lynn, where she does ice magic, and she does her ultimate ability is really good against like especially like bosses, but if you build her right, she has just really high damage outputs, but she's not the tankiest character. Haven't really played much of Momo. I believe he's a good DPS character. Kind of haven't touched him too much. This is the character that you start off with, called Crown Prince. He's a good overall character. Not the tankiest, and not the highest damage dealing, just kind of in between. They have a lot of characters. She's really good for hitting one character really hard. He's a good tank. She's pretty good at damage dealing. She's kind of known as kind of in between, because her mech acts as a tank, so she can be a damage dealer and a tank if built right. I think we'll go with her. We're just gonna try to do one wave, but we will do it on a higher difficulty, probably 6 to keep it entertaining, and we'll have a couple bots with us. You. I'll do you. Okay. No. Actually, no. We're gonna drop the difficulty down to like 3, because I'm gonna do this solo. Which could end up being bad, but hopefully not. All right, yeah, let's start this. So there's, I want to say 8 bosses in the game right now. And they're planning on adding more at some point. There's a lot of different maps. So each map is called a act, and there's a set number of scenes, excuse me, between acts. Um, we're gonna go with these so then they can attack enemies that are attacking us. This person allows you to get like a they're a buff to your character. You use these things called souls, that you get from defeating enemies, and those are something that get carried on from run to run. They each have different effects. Like this will spawn elite enemies just before you go fight the boss. But for Nona, I am looking for this one. Iron Wing, which is my chicken controlled mech, cannot be knocked down as long as I'm still standing up. And plus 1% damage for each 1 point of HP capacity Iron Wing has. So Iron Wing has 2 modes. They have like their battle mech mode, and they have a cannon mode. I prefer the battle mech mode myself. So things I have right now, like I said, I got the pair of us, and then I started off with Oculate Booster, which is there's scrolls in the game. The scrolls give you different effects, buffs and debuffs. And this one has a chance for, or increases it. So there's a 20% chance any scroll I get, I'll get the enhanced version of it instead, which are usually just overall better. The starting weapon really doesn't matter too much. I like to just start off with what you start off with, because ammo is kind of tight. Ooh, that was a lag spike. I don't know what that came from. Sometimes it'll happen if the game is loading in enemies. I am chunking it, but I do not understand why. Should not be this bad. But as you can see, I'm getting money. They'll drop weapons. I'm going to just sell that one. And I was getting souls. That was the other thing. So these are called vaults. Vaults are like mini dungeons that you can face. This one's just one where you just fight enemies. There's ones where it's a trial to get a chest. There's ones where you fight mini bosses, so on and so forth. I think there's about 4 or 5 different ones. Especially in this early on, Iron Wing kind of just controls the battlefield. but balances out. So this is one of those scrolls I was telling you about. This one's ammo belt. Ammo capacity gets doubled. And if you look down here, this is my ammo capacity. So it's your normal ammo, heavy ammo, and special ammo. Yeah. Iron Wing does like to help carry in the fights if he shows up. Sometimes he doesn't, like right now. There we go. Playing a little recklessly because I'm trying to keep the video entertaining for you guys. So at the end of each scene, you'll get a thing, and boss fight, you'll get a golden goblet. These give your character upgrades. So this one, if Iron Wing has not been defeated, and I activate him, he drops down, blows up an enemy, and then comes right back. This one's for his cannon. I think that one's specifically for when he's in his cannon mode. But I'm going to go with attack speed because that's our best option. And it's random what upgrades you get. You have 3 different skill trees, ability trees that can be drawn from. So. Wow, that was kind of dumb of me. Ooh. That can be useful. Give this one I'm going to try for now. Yeah, you know, special enemies like the Immortal can't die until the timer runs out. I should have grabbed my golden goblet, but you know what? We sometimes like to live a little bit dangerously. No, this one wasn't that bad. You don't always want to grab every single scroll you see because they cannot work with the build you're going for. That could be useful. I can get some elemental weapons. This is the craftsman. They can upgrade weapons that you're holding, and yeah, this is how you upgrade your weapons. I'm not gonna worry about this too much because this early in the game, the weapons are so weak that it doesn't really matter. I probably won't worry about it until after this scene or after this scene. Might not even worry about it until I'm getting ready to go fight the boss, honestly. However, this guy... This guy's pretty cool. So this is a phantom peddler. There's also a normal peddler. The peddlers are your shops. So these guys, they sell weapons and they sell scrolls. That'll help me get money, and usually the weapons they give you are pretty good. Sure, why not? Help my overall damage output. Oh god. Okay, so why I liked so bad there was all those guys blew up. So this is a train master. He was one of the guys I activated. He'll give you a mission. You get to choose which one. But there's always a negative to him, and if you fail, you keep the negative constantly. But if you complete it, you get just the benefit. I'm gonna go with this one. But if I fail this one, it's not horrible. Ow. What was I getting hit by there? I wasn't in the poison field. So, yes, you can shoot at pots and stuff like that to count towards your stuff, and if you do it right, can be beneficial. You cannot complete missions in vaults or during boss fights, so you don't have to worry about them there. This one I'm going to probably fail because I'm so far into it. I wasn't really paying attention to what I was doing as much as I should have been. Alright. Gives him some more health, which means us more damage. This is a elite vault. Again, you don't have to worry about your missions during these, so I can kind of just do whatever I need to. This guy can be a pain, because if he gets near you, he just hurts a lot. But they'll sometimes give you a scroll or a goblet. It's not bad. The Jade is a specific thing to this season that I'm playing on, where I could level up my the vine thing that shoots. Uh-oh. Okay. This thing. But I'm not too worried about that. You're lucky to get this right away. You need to build up scrolls, and you need to build up scrolls that synergize with each other. As quickly as possible. The more scrolls you have, the more damage you're gonna be able to do. Alright, well, we're just obliterating her apparently. Ooh. I'll hold on to that. Okay, so near those are actually good, so I will grab this. Restores 6 secondary skill uses and 1 primary. Alright. And that can actually be really useful. Can I? No. One of the seasons you were able to store weapons. That's really useful. Just look around for any more pots. We're only actually 10 away from completing the objective. Which would actually, it would be nice. Like, yeah, if it doesn't have, okay, so here's the peddler. He's just a normal shop. How? Okay, we completed it. So the nice thing about this weapon is it ignores shields and armor. So you can directly attack your opponent. And this is a red chest. They usually contain something like this. Give up 1 scroll to get possibly a bear scroll. There's a good way to get rid of curse scrolls if you have any of those. Or like this one. That one I don't like. So I can bring that over here. I can say you can have this, hand it over. And I got the lightning shard, which can be useful. Oh, but yeah. So he also sells like healing ammo and grenades, and then he sells weapons. None of those I really want, so I'm not gonna grab any. Don't think this is the boss. Okay, this is the boss. Alright. So before the boss fight, you'll always have the craftsman available, and you'll always have the peddler available. Okay, that's good. That's good. Yeah, it's only ever up to 2 scrolls the peddler will sell. And you only get 3 upgrades with the craftsman. Try. Okay, I didn't get anything good with that. I'll say the rest of my money. I'm gonna start off with this because it's a plus 4% damage against bosses and elites. Actually, there we go. Now, oh, I think that's some of the fastest I've ever actually messed them up. They always drop quite a bit of stuff. This one's just fun. Kind of want to grab this one. This one's just fun. I'll grab that one just to show you guys. We'll see how quickly I can actually go through a run. With me explain stuff probably won't be the fastest, but I want to at least get through Act 2, which now we're in the Desert Act. Okay, so this is another thing that you can activate where you can select one of these, and when you kill a monster, they'll drop it. But until then, but they also get the effect of the enemy effect. So none of those are really good. That's not that bad. Sometimes it is a good idea to get cursed scrolls because, like this one, yes, it's minus 20% damage to shield or armor, but the enemy effect is they have minus 20% damage to my shield or armor. So if I build up my shields and stuff, this is how much damage they can do. So I will be grabbing that. Legendary ones usually aren't that good to actually grab because the monster effects are usually pretty bad. That can be really annoying. guess we could go with this one. Could kill me, but that one. Yeah, we've only been playing for 13 minutes, 14 minutes. So yeah, we'll get through the desert and then we'll pause it there for today. That'll give us 2 more areas to go through. Wow. Okay. Lag spikes really can cause issues sometimes. Usually don't happen too much, but if there's a lot of enemies spawning. Oh, I'm on fire, that's why I keep taking so much damage. I was confused for a second. Not seeing the vault. Sometimes the vault doesn't spawn either. That can happen. I think it's just a glitch. But there's a peddler over here. There's a... Oh, he's in the next room. Those guys can be very dangerous. If they hit you, they just do so much damage. And a frontal attack is pointless because they have so much health. Can you be lucky? Yeah. But more often than not, it's lost cause they really fight them. Okay, so we'll see what you got. Okay. Actually, I do want this over the... Do I want over that? That was the question. Yeah, I want this. This is actually probably my favorite weapon in this game because it's one of the few that's fully automatic and allows you to aim down sights. Ooh, we got wretches too. Cool, we got the enhanced version. So the normal version of this is you get 50% more. I think it's like HP, but you also take 50% more damage or something. The enhanced completely gets rid of the negatives of it. So this is one of those ones where there is a obstacle you have to get through. And all of these contain a secret chest, um, and they're usually in the exact same spot. So this one's always right here. Yeah, we'll try to. That can be useful. Okay. Yeah, they always have a red chest, and then they always, or a secret chest, and then they always have the main chest. Flame shard. So now we have fire enthusiast and flame shard. So those two. I think there's only one more from that. Yeah, we could get elemental weave, and then all our damage will convert to fire damage if we're using a non-elemental weapon. I'm not worried about that part, but yeah, I think we have everything for reducing the damage we take from igniting enemies. Now we need lightning enthusiasts. Yeah, there are times it does lag you out is when you're taking like a lethal amount of damage, the game will sometimes lag out. Doesn't matter too much, but I will take it. Probably one of my least favorite mini dungeons in the game, just because you never know which doors the enemies are going to be coming from. Alright. I'll take that. Okay. So when you etch, you can sometimes get a Gemini effect, which gives your weapon a special ability, which can be only activated with another weapon that has the same Gemini effect. And you guys get to see how horrible my aim is. Um, yeah, that's everything. We've gotten the vault. Didn't see a red chest anywhere. Yeah, we got everything. That's kind of tough. Um, no, I don't really want any of those. Find our elite though. Nice thing is when you defeat elites in dungeons, everything else automatically dies. Um, yeah, I'll oh, there's a red chest here too. I'll upgrade this so I can actually do some more damage. Increase max shield armor. Because more, like it be said before, their damage against shield and armor is reduced by 20%. So, more shield armor you have, the less likely they are to beat you, unless they, just completely take out your shields in like one shot. There's a mosquito in my room. Keeps flying around my screen. Don't even know how you got in here. Okay, well, Iron Bear takes care of them. We'll grab that. What I do need is I need movement stuff because it's still very slow. I haven't gotten anything to increase my movement. Can be useful. This is going to be interesting. Alright. Gonna probably die during this one, but we'll see. Okay, now I just gotta run away. Oh, that actually went surprisingly well. Okay, that's a good one. And we'll be wrapping up after I get through the scroll list and stuff like that. Cause I have to go through here to save. Okay, none of those. Okay, that's fine. So that one won't matter because for either way because of the spirit feline. So I can just be one to sell. And that one's fine. Spirit Remnant. Go with that one. And we'll save. Go back to the end. And with that, that'll be all for today's episode or video. If you guys enjoyed this video, comment down below what you liked, what you didn't like. Again, I'm still trying out that new audio system, so if the game's too loud or if I'm too loud, you know, however anything works out, too quiet still, comment down below. And yeah, with that, have a wonderful day.